Hey, Coach, once Oklahoma State went to that zone, it kind of threw your offense off a little bit. Why do you think that zone kind of flummoxed your offense?
You know, it really pushed us out on the floor, and the spots that we want to try to attack the zone, we weren't able to get to those spots, and the few times we did, we didn't capitalize or make them pay, and so um, our offense was anemic. And again, we're evolving offensively, but the turnovers and kind of the mindless play of understanding what we wanted to do against the zone was disappointing.
What were you telling your players on how to attack it?
Want to get the ball to the middle of the zone. I mean, we play, again, our guys haven't played against a lot of zone, but we did have an opportunity, although it wasn't the quality of Oklahoma State's, to play against the zone. And you want to get the ball to the middle of the floor, and you want to move the zone, and you want to drive the zone. You want to play through the paint. And, we were running zone offense out by half court a lot of times, and it's just not very effective.
Now we'll go to Brian with ESPN Milwaukee.
Hey, Coach, all that being said, defensively, your efforts on that side of the floor kept you in the game or within an arm's reach or two late. What did you make of the effort on that side of the ball?
Defensively, I thought we did some good things. And it's a little skewed, the defensive numbers, because we gave them dunks and layups because we just handed them the ball. And certainly our defense is well ahead of our offense. And that's where we've spent most of our time. And so that's understandable. But, our offense should not be where it's at right now.
Question from Nick with The Wire.
Yeah, I mean, tough game, but there were some positives there, specifically Justin off the bench had a great night. What were some of the things you liked from some of these younger guys in their first game that was really a true challenge?
Well, it's a different level. And for most of our team in a Marquette uniform, it's the biggest game that they've played in and played meaningful minutes and had significant roles. And so we knew there was going to be some growing pains, and there certainly were tonight. But I thought some of our younger guys, I thought Justin gave us a huge lift in the first half and played well. And that was very positive.
Back to Ben Steele.
You mentioned the 24 turnovers. Do you think that was confusion caused by the defense or just like mental lapses?
Sloppy play, quick, athletic, and long team, but a lot of sloppy play.
Back to Brian D.
So the next one's obviously going to be a challenge, top 5 team in the country, rivalry game coming into your building. What's the biggest adjustment you got to make between now and Friday to make sure your guys are ready for that one?
Well, it's going to be quite a challenge. We got to take care of the ball. That's the first thing. And a lot of our turnovers are correctable. And so we have to correct that. And hopefully that will produce better and more fluid offense.
And one more from Ben Steele.
You mentioned the young players. What do you tell them after a game like this, kind of the first game where they struggle a little bit or things don't go the way they expect them to?
Well, it's college basketball. Everybody's good. If you look at our schedule, from here on out, I mean, we play some really outstanding teams with really good players. And it's a lot harder than it looks on TV, college basketball. And, we've got to make that adjustment and grow up quick.